Nibbles. J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. First, though, got an anonymous text. And it says, Dearest Justin, I recently found out someone I know that claims to be a metalhead, but doesn't own 7 churches by possessed. Don't want to call him out by name, so let's just call him Mike Violent. What says you about this? Thanks, a concerned metalhead. I mean, yeah, maybe he just didn't get around to it. Now, at this point, I'm sure, let's say Mike Violet has probably heard it. He's probably YouTubed it or whatever. Um, yeah, you would think that's one that you probably would have gotten out a little early on. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't get it immediately either in my metal years. I probably got it when I officially started buying shit, physical format. It was probably about 5 years later. Now, so that would have put me at about, I was 17 or 18 when I got it. But I mean, a little bit too. It was kind of like mostly out of print. It wasn't like available like you could just get it now. So I wasn't. It wasn't like one of my first records. But when I talk about when I hear someone doesn't own 7 churches, it usually is going to mean it's a younger guy. Now, if they said they never fucking heard it and don't know what it is, then they're just completely out of the fucking loop. And you just better gotten this shit last week, goddamn it. Because even very very early on, I mean, I don't remember how I heard about Possessed for the first time in the metal scene. But it wasn't long being into it where you're fully aware who they are and maybe they know the entire backstory, but you're like, oh, these are one of the godfathers of death metal, right? So you just put it on your shopping list, basically, for lack of a better way to describe it. Like, this is gonna be something that I need to pick up. Um, so yeah, it just sounds like Mike, or maybe he's just one of the guys. He's a little bit younger, and he heard all the later predecessor shit second. He just didn't like it. I don't see how you can't like it. It's raw, it's ugly. And it's just I think it's fucking great. So I don't know how you couldn't like it, but no names mentioned again. I don't I mean I know somebody that doesn't, that flat out didn't like it at all. But again, the same goddamn person doesn't like Cannibal, doesn't like Suffocation, doesn't like the Tish, doesn't like Immolation, doesn't like fucking Sinister, doesn't like Christian, doesn't like pretty much any goddamn death metal. Didn't like Morbid Angel, didn't like Deicide. So it's like, I mean, but yet it's kind of claims to like death metal. It's like, how can you claim that if you don't even fucking like any? Like, it's one thing to be kind of picky and be like, kind of selective. Triggers here sound like shit. But if there's another point where it's like you just don't like anything, man. If you don't like anything, then you're not into this shit. It's just as simple as that. So why don't you just pack your bags up and fucking leave? That's how I fucking see it. So who knows? Sounds like Mikey needs to get in the goddamn loop. That's what it sounds like. And goddamn, I sure hope it keeps up like that. The fucking paid questions are flying in. Had 4 yesterday, so I got 1 left because I didn't get to it. And then for today, we got 1, 2. There's a fucking third one somewhere, goddammit. Yeah, there's a third one. I didn't print it, I believe. Yep, a third one. So I got a third one here, too, which don't even know if I'll get to that one because we'll get to 2 yesterday. So let's, no further ado, keep them paid questions coming. No reason you should fucking not want to. I know you go to the bar, you go to shows, and you fucking buy you buy 2 beers, especially if you're tipping, it's already over $10. Tell me a goddamn $10 shout out for fucking and over 2,000 views every video. Shit, this last week when I'm recording this on October 19th, this whole past video is grabbing the damn Beeler interviews in there, so those kind of don't count. Interviews always get more, but the last, I think, 7 days all have 3, 4, 5,000 views. All of them are well over 2,000. So, but the minimums, the Dawg shit today. There's no controversy in the title, that type of shit. 2K minimum views first 24 hours. Seems worth the fucking measly 10 to me. That's a pack of smokes, brah. GR Computer Tech. So yeah, I don't know. That was his PayPal fucking thing. I don't know. So I don't know what the fuck your name was, brah. You didn't sign off. So right now you're GR Computer Tech. What's your opinion on brutal death metal slam bands like Cephalistripsy or Insidious Decrepancy? The first one, I can't even pronounce that shit. And anytime I see that crap, I'm It's got to be somebody that knows me that recommends it to me. So I'm just not even interested in checking it out. It tells me it's probably came out 2008 or after. It has a gory cover that looks photoshopped to all hell. Looks like it's going to be in a goddamn Resident Evil game. Um, Probably on Severed Records or Pathos Productions or who else am I forgetting that's just famous for putting all that shit out. Um, it's post fucking Disgorge California, Eternal Bleeding, Devourments, CBT. It's probably extremely fucking polished. Songs probably all goddamn blur together, and it's fucking 95% guaranteed fucking chance you flip it over. It's nothing but a bunch of goddamn dumbass ball caps. That's what I picture the goddamn band being. How's my fucking aim? I'm sure it's pretty goddamn spot on. Insidious Decrepancy, they get a little bit more of a pass. Don't own them. Don't love them. Don't hate them. Don't not gonna buy it either. Correct me if I'm wrong on how it went. Isn't that basically post viral load? Now, whether it's intentional or like he just hung up viral load, that's not post viral load, dumbass. It's just I did it after viral load. Isn't that same Sean guy? Again, I'm not like the hugest follower, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's fine. But to my knowledge, off the top of my head, I remember that coming out from Texas, and it was fucking Sean from Viral Load. I do like now the fucking early Viral Load shit. Brutalized Beyond Belief and Practitioners of Perversion. Nothing by Viral Load sucked, but then it started to kind of lose the goddamn character. But that first fucking record, Mesmerized by the Bloodstained Walls, This Mighty Sword. I mean, that's got catchy ass fucking bangers for days. Again, would I want a ton of bands that had that extremely obvious fucking drum machine? No, but I mean, at the time when I picked them up, it was just them and the Tish basically that I had that had a drum machine. But what was cool about it, vocal tones, different. It had totally different vocal tones. It sounded like goddamn nobody at the time. Again, dumbass fucking 19-year-old tape on that mouth shut. Don't come in here with your fucking 2016 comparison that you heard fucking last year. And you dude, I picked those discs up when they came out. Maybe not right when they came out, but 99 is when I got it. And I saw fucking Viral Load live 2000 Ohio Death Festival or 2001 or 2001. Can't fucking remember. Goddamn Sean just standing up there all by himself with a goddamn drum machine. He was doing guitar and vocals. I was there, so I'm not. Don't come in here with a dumbass comment comparing it to. No, it sounds like so. Yeah, these bands came 20 years later. The dumbass shit didn't exist. I should know. I was there. God damn it. So talking about that, I thought they were again another brutal band. Shit all sounds the same. You telling me Viral Load sounds like Lividity? They sound like fucking Devourment. They sound like Brodequin. Like fuck, they do. Because even like, yeah, the last shit by Viral Load, I know they came back and like, just losing its edge. So when Insidious Decrepancy, it's kind of like, I don't care. But if I had a pick between those two, I'm going to take Insidious Decrepancy over Sepul, whatever the fuck, I can't pronounce that bullshit. Now, is it possible it's good? It's possible, but I have zero interest based on my description to go check it out. Again, unless somebody knows me and they're like, dude, dog, it's right up your alley. You're going to love it, brah. Then I'd consider it. Sepul, however the fuck you pronounce that bullshit, is a pretty popular band overseas. You know, they're probably super popular in Czech Republic and Japan, and that's fine. But as far as I'm concerned, those popularities in those goddamn countries have no relevance to my taste. More so than here in our hometown. Oh yeah, where's your hometown? You left that part out, bro. Since they're local to me, oh yeah, sounds like you're overseas. I also wanted to shout them out and get your opinion on them. Like I'd say, get a new name for starters. And if they got ball caps, which I guarantee they fucking do, baggy pants, fucking stupid ass hood necklaces, you may as well got a goddamn money fucking sign on. Because I've seen it. I mean, what bands is it? A couple of which I like here that might even be fucking Eternal Suffering. Or I want to say maybe Flesh Feast from Canada. That was another pretty good album, the debut album, Flesh Feast. Flip it over. The guys were in black clothes, but one guy's got some dumbass fucking hood looking necklace. The other guy's got a white ball cap on. Again, just more guys that need to be punched in the fucking face, and more guys, quite fucking frankly, with the exception of probably one or two of them, maybe not all of them, wouldn't be the least bit motherfucking surprised, dude. They're not even into metal anymore. Packed their bags and they're doing whatever the fucking dumbass shit they're really passionate about. Probably gardening, working their 9 to 5. Five kids with 5 different girls. Another guy dead or in jail. 3 DUIs under the belt, the whole fucking bits. Nothing that fucking relates to the goddamn metal. How's my aim on that too? Let me know, Flesh Feast. But nonetheless, I own that disc. Thought it was pretty good. But again, put it in there. Just more dumbass looking fucking shit. Pretty sure cephalotripsy or whatever is like that. Again, never seen them, never even heard of them. So I could be completely wrong. But Vegas is taking bets. That's where my money goes. I've also noticed that style of music, brutal death metal, has been taken over by the hardcore deathcore kids. Honestly, part of it, I can tell you what it is right now. It's that goddamn dumbass fucking image, dude. It's more catering to, oh, this looks like I can the fit in club because most of these idiots on all the scenes that goes for punk, hardcore, death metal, black metal, heavy metal. Most of the idiots that show up, it's the me too, want to look fucking cool, want to fit in, I want to belong to a club. That's mostly what it is, dude. That's why they get out of it. That's why it's usually youngians that are into this, young people, young folks, and then by 45 and shit, they're out of it. I think this true heads, people come up to me at shows too. You said this and that about chicks and fucking dudes and older guys. I'm like, that doesn't mean everybody. I'm talking about the majority. Didn't think that needed to be explained, but whatever. Apparently it does. Yeah, majority of them are out of it. Just like, for example, like when I said the early 2000s, if you add everybody up, especially chicks, I don't think there's any of them still going to shows when I was. None that I recognize. And dudes as well. Dudes, there's probably 15, 20, 15, 20 people I recognize from the year 2000 going to metal shows at that time to today. Where's the rest of the hundreds? Gone. That's the way it goes. So it's the fit in club. So since it's just a fit in, they look at real metal, aka Possessed Seven Churches, back of that, or Sarcophago Iron or Eye, real fucking metal. They don't fit into that. They got their stupid ass ball caps on, baggy blue jeans, right? When they look at the brutal shits, well, most of those guys are wearing that crap. And that's why also too, and did you ever notice they had so much more of a raw and metal feel and a sick feel and grit to them? Who? Disgorged from Mexico. Not the homeboy one from California. Granted, kind of like them too. But I mean, again, look at Matty Way compared to goddamn Antimo from fucking the original singer from Disgorged. Compare and contrast. Look at Antimo on stage. Granted, that's one of the big regrets. They were supposed to play Ohio Death Fest in 2001. They couldn't get in the country, right? One of the main bands I ever want to see. Granted, if Disgorged Mexico played ever, even now, I would go see them. Still got Edgar and shit like that, but it wouldn't be as cool. Original lineup was when I was listening to them. Forensic was just out, so they just had Chronic Corporate Infest out and Forensic. Go look at those albums, dude, or go look at videos. Spikes for days, blood everywhere. Then you see fucking Mr. Baggy. Well, why is it? Why is it a more of a metal, crude fan base follows Discord from Mexico? It's just more metal, dude. It just fucking flat out is. And then again, part of it's the image. It attracts these fucking idiots in, these hardcores, because they see the Matty Way. Oh, yeah, this looks. They're not even intentionally doing it. It's just in their fucking brain. And Timo looked fucking scary for their goddamn pink panty wearing badge. So they didn't get into it. Scared them away. Scared the posers away. Now, it doesn't scare all of them away, because I'm not saying no posers listen to fucking Discord from Mexico, because they sure as fuck do. But there's definitely more posers that listen to the California one. That's not even a fucking opinion. Everybody that knows this. I knew this shit at 15 years old. 100% at 15 years old. I knew 70% of Discord's California fan base is fucking ridden with fucking posers. Just is. Again, facts are not attacks. So, I mean, it sounds like you're a little bit surprised. Yeah, these hardcore kids and shit are coming in. Tell them to fix their dumbass image in the brutal death metal scene, dude. I'm tired of these fucking posers. And again, who was it? Is that maybe that's coming up? I saw it somewhere. Maybe it was my comments. Joe Big Papa, whatever. I just always call him Big Papa because he called him Papa something. Lividity, original goddamn bass player. Heard he's a fucking a pastor or something. Born again Christian. What the fuck did I even tell you? Never knew that. Didn't look it up. Know nothing about that idiot. What did I say? And I said it back then when he was in the fucking band, seeing that dumbass fucking image. I was like, who is this fucking yo straight off the fucking court, fucking without a shadow of a doubt, poser? There's not even a question about that. Sure as shit. Fast forward years, Dawg's right. Dawg's right. It's obvious. Fucking obvious. They need to be the guys. The dress code coming all the way. She's fucking talking about. There's rules in the scene. Like another fucking idiot the other day. This guy contradicts himself, says there's no goddamn rules in the metal scene, but yet then 2 minutes later he's talking about a goddamn dress code. The dress code is not a rule, dumb. And that's how you didn't fucking get the memo. You'll be out of this shit in 15 years too. I can just tell by your mentality, dude. Don't have it up here. You'll be out of this because the dress code is not a code. It's not a fucking rule. What it is, if you are into extreme music, you like shit like Sarcophago, Disaster, Exciter, fucking Overkill, metal, like real fucking metal, metal, Merciful Fate, the whole bits, and especially extreme music, by default, you automatically prefer black clothes. You automatically prefer band shirts. You think spikes and gauntlets look cool. You think leather jackets look cool. What are you going to wear? A fucking starter jacket? I knew this, dude, getting right into metal, leather jacket. Leather jacket, like, I don't want no sports jacket. I'm 12, 13 years old, knew this. Nobody told me. Wasn't even going to shows before I was going to shows. I didn't see what the other guys were doing. Granted, you had the albums, you can see what the guys are wearing. You just saw metal. By default, you were already, your mind just went there. You're not like, I'm going to wear a pink shirt. I'm going to wear a fucking sports shirt. That's not what you would by default would like. It's just not. So it's not a rule. That's just a given. It just screams, you're not into this shit, man. You're wearing your flat brim fucking Browns hat, your sports jersey, and you're going to shows. Every time you go to shows, this is something I noticed as a kid too, dude. When funds were limited for the Dawg back in the goddamn day going to shows, I never, granted I was too young to, but it went up to even in my early 20s. I never, ever once bought a beer at the fucking show. And I always thought, and I remember a couple of the guys, I can think of a couple by names, that I'm not going to mention because they actually still do go to shows, so kudos fucking there, which sometimes they would look at the merch that me, Eric, and Chase bought at fucking shows, right? Like, yeah, oh man, I'd buy that shirt too if I had enough money. Meanwhile, I watched their dumbass buy 3-4 beers at the bar, $5 a piece. Plus tip, that's over $20. The shirt was $20. If you didn't buy those stupid ass fucking beers, you would have the shirt. Now, granted, well, J-Dog, I seen you at a show. You buy fucking beers. The Dog makes enough money to where you can do both. If you have it, fine. But if it's one or the other, the metal always comes before the stupid ass beverages. I always do. That was just a rule of thumb. To me, common fucking sense. That's what you did. It was just in the know. Like you didn't think, because a lot of guys, they're going, I'm just going there to party, man, trying to pick up chicks because they're not into this shit. And again, fast forward to 2000, hence why they're not going no more. They weren't into this shit. That was just the scene they stumbled across. Let me fit in. This is the group. This is going to be my group, my gang. That's what the fuck it is, dude. Here's their YouTube. I'm looking forward to your thoughts. I could do. I'd even YouTube it, to be honest with you. Granted, it's a paid question. Maybe I should have, but get back to me. How's my aim? I'm sure that's pretty spot fucking on. Extremely fucking polished. Ripped off all the bands I just fucking mentioned, or similar as fucking that. Drums trigger to fuck. Baseball caps for days. Guys at least look like complete total fucking posers. And goddamn Adobe Photoshop to all motherfucking hell. Covers that look like a goddamn Resident Evil game. How's my aim? I guarantee it's very close to along those lines. If I'm not, then let me know. Because if it's any of that, I have zero interest in listening to it, to be honest with you. Next goddamn paid question. We'll do this. Hopefully, this is not going to last goddamn video. To be honest, part of it's already kind of answered in time on video. Alexander Broski, paid question. I was wondering if you could do a top 10 albums from any genre of metal video. Of any genre of metal video. What the fuck does that mean? So I'm assuming he means just top 10 metal albums. All genres combined. Thanks so much for introducing me so many bands to me I've never heard before. You got it, Brotown. Definitely my favorite YouTube channel. Who's better out there, goddammit? Fuck posers. Yep. Fuck them up, right, left, right. Big Papa, fuck them up the ass. Up your ass right here, right now. I'll lie in that fucking poser canoe. Definitely no goddamn like. Top 10. Well, I did a top 6 video where I showed actual records and shit on camera. A top 6. And again, nothing's in fucking stone because technically there's probably 30 albums that make my top 10. But in my top 6, I did, and I'll throw others in there to make top 10 to round it the fuck off for you. In my video, I put Carcass Recapitulation, Morbid Angel Ultras of Madness, Cannibal Corpse Tomb of the Mutilated, Repulsion Horrified, Deicide Serpents of the Light, Merciful Fate Don't Break the Oath. I'm pretty sure just those 6 that I did the video on. For sure, Slayer Show No Mercy would be in there. Running Wild Gates to Purgatory would probably be in there. Not probably, would be in there. The Tish Hacked Up for Barbecue would be in there. Honestly, looking behind me, would that go with the demo? There's the demo and the album. I'd have to go with the Centurion fucking Corazon Chaos Gods. Would that be in my top 10? Again, there's probably 30 albums that would make top 10, but that kind of makes the top 10 for the fucking old dog. God damn it. So that's for me personally, yeah. Centurion, Corazon Chaos Gods. I liked everything by Centurion, but that demo of Purest Fire back there as well, and Corazon Chaos Gods. Those were the two recordings that Seth sang on. Then they broke up. They did the Libzar's Axe, and them kind of broke up again, and then did another album. Those were good too, but they're nowhere near as good as those first two recordings, demo and album. So, yeah, off the top of my head, and that's, I mean, again, if I had to put it in writing, it might slightly change, swap shit out, but those are up there. That's for goddamn fucking sure. Comes with synergy, you know what we do, but the guys must get into my morning later, goddamn it.